Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Gopika Jeevana Smaranam Govinda Govinda, Sadgurunath Maharaj ki Jai. Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe. On behalf of Singapore Namadwar, we welcome you all to the 29th day of our Madhura Margazhi virtual celebration. We have with us Mrs. Dharini, who will be singing the 29th Thiruppavai Pasuram. Mrs. Dharini, if you're ready, please switch on your camera and begin your performance.
Namaste, Radhe Radhe. Today we are at the grand finale of this Thiruppavai Nonbu. We are at the 29th Pasuram. This Pasuram is considered the penultimate Pasuram of Thiruppavai because in this Andal talks about Sharanagati to Bhagavan Sri Krishna. She encapsulates the very essence of this Upanishad called Thiruppavai in this Pasuram. She says, Chitran Chirukale Vandu Unnai Sevithu. What she means by Chitran Chirukale is quite early in the morning. Morning is when there is hope that all the darkness is going to be gone now. There is going to be sunrise and brightness. Similarly, the gopis have come to Krishna with a lot of hope that they are going to receive his grace, which is like the bright sunshine for them. Also, in the life of a sadhaka or a bhakta, only after he surrenders at the feet of Bhagavan, it is actually considered as dawn in his life. The rest of the life, till the time he had not reached Bhagavan, it is to be considered as darkness only. So only now the daytime is going to begin, since that they have come to the Lord's feet. So this is the time that she refers to as Chitran Chirukali. Vandu un potramari tiruvadikke potrum porul kelai. Your feet are as tender as the lotus flower, and also a normal lotus flower will not withstand more than a day, it will wither. Whereas your feet are like lotus flower, a fragrant lotus flower that is also made of gold. So it is always fresh. It never withers away. And that feet is what we seek as refuge today, Krishna. And please listen to us and understand what is the purpose of our observance of this Thiruppavai Nondu. Potrum porul kelai. What do we want from you? What is that we need as a reward for observance of this Thiruppavai Nondu? Petrum me tundum kulatil pirandum ni. You have incarnated as Sri Krishna and you are born amongst us in this Ayarpadi. What is the purpose of that? Don't forget it. You could have been at Vaikunta itself as Paravasudevan. In that case, we would not have had any access to you. Why did you incarnate? You stepped down from Vaikunta and came to Ayarpadi only to stay amidst us and to shower your grace on all of us. So, it is the very purpose of your incarnation which you should not forget. You are Bhaktavatsala. You have come only to bless all of us. That is why he is called Sattva-dampati. So, Petrum me tundum kulatil pirandum ni. In spite of having incarnated, you should not forget what you should shower on us. Kuttreval engalai kollamal pohadu. you must accept us in the form of personal attendance, and you must give us that antaranga kainkaryam. We don't want to be away from you even for a moment. We want to be your personal attendants. And whatever you would order us to do, we are willing to do it with pure love. And we are willing to offer ourselves at your feet. Oh Krishna, you have to give us that honor of being your servants. She is asking for that Bhagavad Kainkaryam in this. She says, இற்றைக்கும் ஏழேழ் பிறவிக்கும் உன் தன்னோடு உற்றோமே ஆவோம். Here there is also an inner meaning. Just like how Mahalakshmi Tayar incarnated as Janaki when he incarnated as Rama, and also as Rukmini when he incarnated as Krishna, Bhumi Pirati, who has now incarnated as Goda Devi, says, Krishna, if you are at Vaikuntham, I would be there as Bhudevi Pirati. Whenever you incarnate, I would also want to be with you. இற்றைக்கும் ஏழேழ் பிறவிக்கும் உன் தன்னோடு உற்றோமே ஆகும். Just like how Mahalakshmi Tayar never ever moves away from him. அகலகில்லேன் இறையும் என்று அலர்மேல் மங்கை ஒரே மார்பா is what Alvars say. Even for a fraction of a second, Tayar never goes away from Bhagavan. She always stays in his heart. That's why he is called Srinivasa. So like that, Bhudevi is here indicating, you please give me that state of being in inseparable union with you, Krishna. ஏழேழ் பிறவிக்கும் உன் தன்னோடு உற்றோமே ஆவோம். She is Bhattarpiran Kodai. She has been tutored and mentored by her father, Mahatma Periyalvar. Just like how Periyalvar says in his Thiruppavai, எந்தை தந்தை 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 தன் மூத்தப்பன் என்று ஏழு படிக்கால் தொடங்கி வந்து வழிவழி ஆட்செய்கின்றோம். Like that, she is also saying here, ஏழேழ் பிறவிக்கும், even in all 7 births, we want to be with you and we want to be your attendants. மற்றை நம் காமங்கள் மாற்று. This is very important. That is, she's talking about the sadhakas. It is not very easy for us to have mastery over our senses and dedicate all the indriyas towards Ishvara Dhyanam or Ishvara Chintan. So she says, you have to give us that state, O Krishna. We are not equipped to have mastery over our senses and direct all our desires towards your feet. You have to grant us that state. It is just like how Manikya Vachakar says in his Tiruvachakam, Naneyo tavam seiden, Sivaya nama ena petren. It is Shiva who gave me that state. தேனாயின் நமுதமாய் திட்டிக்கும் சிவபெருமான் தானே வந்தெனதுள்ளம் புகுந்த அடியேற்கு அருள் செய்தான். He came and he filled my heart with thoughts about him. It is not out of my prowess that I became a bhakta. Similarly, Andal says, even though we would be wavering in other desires, please, you, out of your sankalpa, redirect all our desires towards you. Here, Acharyas indicate that she says, Matrai nam kamangal matru. She doesn't say Matrai yam kamangal matru. She's not saying, please change all our desires and redirect them towards you alone. She says, you have a duty, Krishna. Your duty is to always give us that pure bhakti and keep us devoted to your feet. And our duty is to always be at your service. So both of us, you as well as us, we should not waver from this kind of a bond, and we should be bonded to each other in this kind of equation always. That is the beauty of Andal's incarnation. She serves as the Acharya Purusha. She reminds Bhagavan about his duty when she says, பெற்றம்மை துண்ணும் குலத்தில் பிறந்தும் நீ குற்றேவல் எங்களை கொள்ளாமல் போகாது. You have incarnated for this very purpose, to shower your blessings on us. And she, in the very first Pasuram, gave the confidence to all the Ayarpadi girls, Narayane namakke parai taruvan. Only in the faith that what Gauda says is correct, they have observed this Margazhi Nonbu. Now she has brought all of them. Bhagavan is the Faladata. He has to give the fruits of their bhakti to them. And now, on behalf of all the devotees, she says, உன்தன்னோடு உற்றோமே ஆவோம் உனக்கே ஆட்செய்வோம் மற்றை நம் காமங்கள் மாற்று. She also tells us how our devotion should be and what we should ask for from Bhagavan. Since she acts as an intermediary between Bhagavan and Bhaktas, she also tells Bhagavan what he is supposed to shower on us, and she also tells us what we should go and ask from Bhagavan. This in Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya is called Purushakara. She acts as that counsel to Bhagavan, and she keeps telling him how he should be gracious and how he should shower his blessings on his devotees. So that is the beauty of this particular Thiruppavai, and it captures the very essence of this Sharanagati Tattva, which Andal emphasizes through her Thiruppavai. Now let us offer this Thiruppavai at the Lord's feet. Sitrum siru kale vandunai sevitu. Sitrum siru kale vandunai sevitu. பொற்றமரை அடியே போற்றும் பொருள் கேளாய். பொற்றமரை அடியே போற்றும் பொருள் கேளாய். பெற்றும் மே துண்ணும் குலத்தில் பிறந்தும் நீ. பெற்றும் மே துண்ணும் குலத்தில் பிறந்தும் நீ. குற்றேவல் எங்களை கொள்ளாமல் போகாது. குற்றேவல் எங்களை கொள்ளாமல் போகாது. இற்றை பறை கொள்வான் அன்று காண் கோவிந்தா. இற்றை பறை கொள்வான் அன்று காண் கோவிந்தா. எற்றைக்கும் ஏழேழ் பிறவிக்கும் உன் தன்னோடு. எற்றைக்கும் ஏழேழ் பிறவிக்கும் உன் தன்னோடு. உற்றோமே ஆவோ உனக்கே நாம் ஆட்செய்வோம். உற்றோமே ஆவோம் உனக்கே நாம் ஆட்செய்வோம். மற்றேயும் காமங்கள் மாற்றேலோ ரிம்பாவாய். மற்றேயும் காமங்கள் மாற்றேலோ ரிம்பாவாய். Radhe Radhe.
Thank you, Mrs. Dharini. That was such a divine rendering and wonderful explanation too. Thank you so much for participating.
Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe. Next, we are extremely pleased to have with us Srimati Meera Balasubramanian, Founding Director, Kalpavriksha Fine Arts Limited, who will be dancing for the 29th Thiruppavai Pasuram. Meeraji, if you're ready, kindly switch on your camera, introduce yourself, and begin with your performance.
Namaskaram. Thank you so much for having me this evening. It's indeed very humbling to be able to present this 29th Pasuram on this divine evening. In this, Darini ji beautifully explained. So actually, I learned a lot about this Pasuram. So it's a very small, little, humble trial by me this time. I've got Srimati Radha Narayanan to support me on vocal for this one. So she's rendered the music for this evening. Hope you enjoy and wish you all a happy Pongal. Thank you. Play and then minimize it. Press play and then minimize the window. சிற்றம் சிறு காலல் வந்துன்னை சேவித்து 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 பொற்றாமரை அடியே போற்றும் பொருள் கேளாய் பொற்றாமரை அடியே போற்றும் பொருள் கேளாய் பெற்றம் தொல்லும் குலத்தில் பிறந்து நீ பெற்றம் தொல்லும் குலத்தில் பிறந்து நீ பெற்றம் குலத்தில் பிறந்து நீ பெற்றம் துள்ளும் குலத்தில் பிறந்து நீ குற்றவள் எங்களை கொள்ளாமல் போகாது குற்றவள் எங்களை
sa sa ri ma pa ni sa sa ri ma pa ni sa ni ba ma ri sa ri ma pa ni sa ni ba ma ri sa sa ri ni sa pa ni ma pa ri ri sa ni ba ma ri sa இற்றை பறை கொள்வான் அன்று கான் கோவிந்த இற்றை பறை கொள்வான் அன்று கான் கோவிந்த எற்றைக்கும் ஏழேழு பிறவிக்கும் உன் தன்னோடு எற்றைக்கும் ஏழு பிறவிக்கும் உன் தன்னோடு உற்றோமேயாவோம் உனக்கே நாம செய்வோம் உற்றோமேயாவோம் உனக்கே நாம செய்வோம் மற்ற இனம் காமங்கள் மாற்றேலோ ரெம்பவாய் மற்ற இனம் காமங்கள் மாற்றேலோ ரெம்பவாய் கோவிந்தா கோவிந்தா கோவிந்தா
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Meeraji. That was indeed a treat to our eyes. Thank you for the fabulous performance and wonderful singing by Srimati Radha Narayan. We also extend our special thanks to you and all your students who participated in our Madhura Margazhi dance event and for adding color to our celebration. Thank you once again. With this, we come to an end. We come to an end of today's performance. See you all again tomorrow. Radhe Radhe.